folks, main man Lucky Lance here for another blast from the past. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. But now to get on to this blast from the past. I do enjoy doing this despite the massive uphill battle I have. This is the 2013 World Championship winning deck, piloted by Shahar Shenhar, or Shahar Shenhar. Sorry, man. This is, at the time, was called, there was no Jeskai yet, because Tarkir hadn't come out. This was just blue, red, white control or mid-range. And this deck was extremely good in 2013 in the modern format. In fact, it was the best deck, I believe, that year in modern. I could be wrong, but I remember this deck being played a lot. We'll go over the cards real quick in case you guys aren't familiar. This is a long time ago. We got the lands aren't that much different, I don't think, than they are today. 3 Arid Mesa, 4 Celestial Colonnade, which was the best man land from World Wake. 1 Glacial Fortress, 2 Hallowed Fountains, 2 Islands, 1 Mountain, 1 Plains, 1 Sacred Foundry, 4 Scalding Tarns, 2 Steam Vents, 2 Sulfur Falls, and 3 Tectonic Edge, which this card is still pretty good. You know, I mean, it's just tap for a colorless, 1 tap, sacrifice this land, destroy target non-basic land, activate only if an opponent controls 4 or more lands. Pretty control-y. We'll see if it does any good during this league. Here we have like a burn package. We got 4 Lightning Bolts, 2 Lightning Helix, 3 Electrolyze, and and Ajani Vengeant -2 also does a Lightning Helix. And then we have our permission spells. We have Spell Snare, Mana Leak, which is a real classic. I think that's all in the main. I'll just go over some of these. Path to Exile, everybody knows what that is. Spell Snare, everybody should know what that is. Lightning Bolt, everybody should know what that is. Mana Leak, this card was huge before Counterspell. This was the Counterspell before Counterspell came to Modern. Counter target spell unless its control plays 3, so it gets worse as the game goes on. Snapcaster Mage. One of the staples of Modern for the first 8 years it existed. So much value. I've said this before. I believe Snapcaster Mage was the most taken card whenever I thought Caesar Inquisition to Cossack somebody ever. Like, still to this day, I don't think anything's caught up to just how many times I made opponents discard Snapcaster Mage. It's just too much value. It's just way too much value. Bolt, Snap, Bolt is real, and still real, in my opinion. 1 copy of Think Twice. You draw a card for 1 in a blue. You flash it back for 2 in a blue to draw another card at instant speed. It's pretty good, honestly. Shadow of Doubt. 2 blue is how we'll cast it here. Players can't search this library this turn. Draw a card. So you do this in response to someone fetching, and they just lose a land. 2 Lightning Helix. Vendilion Clique. 1 double blue legendary fairy wizard. Does not look legendary, by the way. It's kind of a strange legendary card. Flash, flying, 3/1. When Vendilion Clique enters, look at target player's hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player reveals the chosen card, puts it on the bottom of their library, and then draws a card. You can do this to yourself if your hand sucks. Sometimes you look at the opponent's hand and you just leave it. Okay, good enough. Looks like shit. Electrolyze. This card was great when it showed up. 1, a blue, and a red. Instant. Electrolyze deals 2 damage, divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets, so it can just be 2 to the dome, 1/1, whatever. Draw a card. Amazing card. I've always loved the artwork on this card. Look at this dude. He's just fucking going nuts. Just absolutely. Look at his hair. He's got like this spiky beard goatee thing. I mean, he looks insane. Like this guy, if they ever make a MTG like hair metal set, which I don't know why they haven't yet. I mean, that would just sell like hotcakes. Imagine an in-universe set about 80s hair metal. This guy deserves to be in it. I don't care. Get him in there, whoever this guy is. And then we got 2 Restoration Angels, which was also just huge when it came out in Innistrad. 3 in a white for flash, flying, 3/4. When this creature enters, you may exile target non-angel creature you control. Then return that card to the battlefield under your control. So you just you can blink. The Snapcaster Mages is really what you're trying to do there. Vendilion Cliques, you can sometimes do it. It's just great. So much value, and you can't be an angel, right? They made sure there wasn't an Oblivion Ring loop there. Cryptic Command, another staple of the modern format for the first 8 years or so of the format before it was all ruined by Modern Horizons sets. 1 triple blue instant, choose to counter target spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand, tap all creatures opponent's control, draw a card. Amazing. Pretty expensive by this day and age, but you get to do 2 things, and they're always relevant, right? Return target permanent, return a land. If you just need to draw a card, return a land, draw a card. Funny enough, the story about this card is, a little fun fact here from R&D, is how this card got made was they just decided that they made these 4 options, and instead of picking 1, they said, well, we just pick 2. Okay. That's how the card was made. Really funny. Ajani Vengeant, 2, a blue, a red and a white, 3 starting loyalty, +1 tap part. Target permanent doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. -2, Ajani deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. -7, destroy all lands target player controls. So it's like an Armageddon, right? Armageddon destroys all lands, if I remember right. I rarely ever saw that. I mean, mostly you just see to keep things tapped so you can keep attacking, or Lightning Helixing. I don't remember it ever getting to -7, ever. Like, seriously. And then 2 Sphinx's Revelations, X, white, blue, blue. Instant, you gain X life and draw X cards. This card was absolutely cracked in Standard. It was so good that it just, I don't know if any other until this rotated out, if anything really won in Standard until this was banned, or, I mean, rotated out. I think maybe, like, Red-Green Stompy, Brian Kibler won with that, which I would love to play that deck, but the cards aren't even legal in Pioneer, most of them. Alright, so that's the main deck. Just a who's who of good, annoying spells. Sideboard, we got 1 Dispel, counter target instant spell. 1 Celestial Purge, Pyroclasm, you guys probably know what that is. Another Vendilion Clique, Molten Rain, you guys should probably know what that is. 2 Counterflux, double blue, red. This spell can't be countered. Counter target spell you don't control. Overload for 1 double blue and a red. So you can just counter multiple spells, the entire stack if you need to. 2 Supreme Verdicts, I think you guys know what that is. 2 Thundermaw Hellkites, 3 double red for a 5/5 flying haste. When this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to each creature with flying your opponent controls. Tap those creatures. And any of your explosives, I think you guys know what it is. I don't really know what I'm going to use Thundermaw Hellkite for in the current Modern. Like, I really don't know. It was supposed to be against, like, I think back then it was like Spirits or something. I'm not sure. I don't remember this being played other than it was kind of a fast clock sometimes. So we're going to run this list here through a league. How do I think I'm going to go? I think I'm going to do terrible. Well, first off, I never played this deck when it was around as, like, the best deck. I played against it a lot back then, but I didn't play it, like, myself. I just, I'm not very good with blue cards. Just not going to lie there. I'm just not, so it's going to be a problem. And also, this deck was expensive, like everything in Modern was at the time, and I decided I liked Golgari and Jund more than this. And, back then, you just could not be like, I'm going to play like 6 decks in Modern. It was not possible. It's probably still not possible now, but certainly not back then. This was still pre-Modern Masters 1. Every card was outrageously expensive and hard to find. It wasn't until about 2017 when there were 3 Modern Masters sets released that the prices start finally going down a little bit on some of these cards. But join me for this league. Should be a good one. And in terms of we'll get to see if this deck can still hang, probably going to be a bad one in terms of me just getting my ass beat more than usual. If you guys watched my last video of me playing Blue Devotion and Pioneer with a standard deck from 2013, can't get much worse than that. But all right, everybody, get hyped for round 1. Let's reach again back in time to when Modern was actually Modern, when Magic felt like Magic, where it meant something to play this game and not just be a Funko Pop for whatever damn company IP decided to join up with Wizards of the Coast for like 3 months. I mean, Star Trek. I like Star Trek, but I want my Magic the Gathering. What's going on? William Shatner attacking? Imagine William Shatner getting lightning bolted. William Shatner getting devoured by a Tarmogoyf. Or whatever creatures. getting just completely destroyed by an Ocelot Pride. I don't know why that would happen, but... Or it's blocking an Ocelot Pride. William Shatner blocks an Ocelot Pride, right? Or he gets Goblin Bombardment multiple times from an Ocelot Pride. That's going to get weird. All right, everybody, I'm rambling here. Let's get on in to some classic modern. Get hype. All right, guys, we're back here for round 2. I think I'm going to keep this hand and see if I can't draw into threats or more burn. Let's get on in here. Let's get it on. In Capcom vs. SNK 2, when you select Guile, when he does his little round intro, he's supposed to say, "Let's battle." But unfortunately, the Japanese guy who did his English voice could not really speak English. Instead, it's "Rice Barrel" instead of "Let's battle." It's pretty crazy. Rice Barrel. More is it prowess? Probably. Two on top. Probably Celestial Colonnade. Quarry Steel Cutter is something I'm not really prepared for. Oh, what am I doing? I should have stopped this search. Well, I'm an idiot. Two on the bottom there. Just steam vents. I guess we'll do Scalding Tarn. Ain't looking good. Huh. I guess prowess is really good in modern too. Makes sense. Always been pretty good. Now, when you play Shadowed Out, you got to make sure that you don't need to search either. Right? Like if they fetch and you play it, then I can't fetch. Go down to 10. Sacred Foundry. Alright, look at what I'm going to draw. Hopefully I can use Ajani to kill one of these monks and gain 3 life. That'd be ideal. I'm going to use Think twice. Draw a card. Another friendly basic island. Snapcaster Mage isn't half bad. But yeah, I think we gotta go. Try to play a Johnny. Man, I hope he doesn't have a counter. Play Snap. Gonna go for it. Mutagen growth, of course. Well, at least they're using on their turn, not my turn. So I still gain 3 life. So back up to 13. And that mutagenic isn't hitting me during their turn. Sure, Johnny took out 2 cards there and gained 3 life. Alright. I mean, I guess they didn't make another. Seven. Dead. Lava Dart. Very dead. Okay, so I need to bring in Supreme Verdict, Pyroclasm, Dispel. Yeah. Lava Dart. Yeah. Alright, like I said. Supreme Verdict, Engineered Explosives, Celestial Purge, Pyroclasm, Dispel. That's a lot of cards I just brought in. What to take out? I think Shadow of the Doubt is still just not great enough. They're not searching like specific cards. That card's kind of in there for like where you're searching for a specific one card. Spell Snare should be good. Restoration Angel should be fine. I really wonder if Cryptic Command is just too slow. It's just seems so bad and slow now. Take that out. Mana Leak should still be okay because they don't have that much mana. Spell Snare. Ajani is probably just too slow, even though it does have life gain. And maybe Think twice. I think we'll go with this. I don't want to really remove creatures because most of my burn is going to be going at their creatures, I think. So we'll try this. We'll try it. Double Celestial Colonnade. I guess we'll shock. Let them know I'm ready. Got the Thunder and Falls. This is like a $22 card or something. Nah, it's not that bad. I think it's 16. I'm thinking the borderless is like 22 bucks. Put one card on top. Corey Steelcutter. Now that looks like a fine target to Mana Leak. Now that's one you don't see every day. The old Mana Leak. Was that originally from, like, Stronghold or something? Ominous Thunder. It was thundering lightning today. Oh, just another second different one. It's the first one's twin brother. Lightning Helix said to get stuff in the graveyard for Snapcaster Mage. They have mutagenic growth again? Or Spell Pierce, of course. Alright, we got stuff ready for old Snap. What do you do with this? One top, one bottom? We try to snap Lightning Helix. Not that one. Yep. Gotta do it. My only chance to flash it back. Violent Urge. Well, at least I got back up to 18. Oh my god, man. Am I dead? Yes, I'm dead. Yeah. Yep. So 14, yeah. Wow. Just destroyed by these These prowess decks. Yeah, I'm no chance against this. All right, guys. Well, that's quick 0-2. I mean, that's fast. Like, Jund took a long time to... I think that just Jund is a much better deck so far. It aged a lot better. All right, everybody. Well, let's get ready for round 3 and just see if I can win a game. I don't think I'm going to be able to win a game. Like, just like with Blue Devotion, just the blue spells have not aged at all well. They are just nasty. They are just disgusting, trash cards now. Like, isn't that weird? Like, you'd think they'd be good because they were like the best cards back in the day. They were considered better than Tarmogoyfs and Thoughtseizes and stuff. Well, Thoughtseize is really good, but they're bad now. Like, the blue cards are just terrible. Huh. All right, well, join me for round 3. Get hype. All right, guys, here for round 3. I think I got to keep her hand. Let's go. Bonus Molten to 6. Anything to help. I'm still going to get rocked. All right. What do you got? Oh, my God. Is it more prowess? Why didn't I move it up here? I think it is. Oh, my God. Why am I playing against this prowess? What's going on? Well, I guess we'll leave this, you know. I have to get a, like a steam vents. Alright, they do nothing. Luka Provolone? Like cheese? Luka? Like Luka Doncic? Guy plays for the Lakers, right? Remember he came back from like one summer league or whatever, he's all fat and everything? Like that Luka Doncic, like he's good, but yet he's not, like, I don't know, it's just his attitude's poor. You know? Like Nikola Jokic, that guy is really good. I guess I'll Spell Snare that. His attitude is like... This guy seems to recognize the deck. He should, he's like, oh. So next turn, if he does nothing, we'll Vendilion Clique him. Alright. Oh, I moved it up here. Alright, let's take a look at his hand. Okay. Oh my God. Do we want to get rid of any of that? I guess we'll get rid of it next. Well. Special Iteration is just raw advantage. Okay. If he drops this subtlety. He does. I think we're okay with that. Spell Snare that. Yep. Alright, I guess we'll bolt here. Attack for 2. Mana leak looks pretty bad here now, but we will keep it up. All right. Yeah. Bolt that too. Sphinx's Revelation. Need more lands for that. Opponent says he's Rothling, like that helicopters. Sure. Snap bolt this monkey. All right, we got a race. We got a race going. Still need more mana for the Celestial Colonnades. Let's go in for 4. Go for 4. Mana leak looking real bad here. Like, I can't imagine mana leak doing anything. All right, we won a game. We won a game against like a modern, like more Jeskai deck. Okay. All right. Well, we need Dispel for sure. Counterflux. Celestial Purge. Alright. Ajani's not great. Mana leak. I think I can take a couple of those out. Mana leak just seems bad. Like, you're not going to play that very often. And maybe take out a Cryptic. I could try another Vendilion Clique. Just as a threat, a flash threat. Alright, we'll try this. I was getting ready to fire a Sphinx's Revelation. I was going to do it. For 2. I just wanted to cast it. Well, this would be good. Draw 2 cards. Ugh. Man. Is this playable in today? A mix of lands and spell? I'll keep it. I'll try it. Oh boy, I'm in trouble now. Oh no. Yep, should have molded. It's gonna get real hurt now. Tectonic Edge, okay, I mean, that's not a big deal. Would have been a big deal with the Scalding Tarn. I need one of those. I need any fetch land. One card on top. He draws it. It's another different Sulfur Falls. Alright. Full on Mystical Dispute. Fully paid. What'd he take, by the way? Mountain. I needed that bad. Alright, there's Hallowed Fountain. Ah, Spell Snare. I can't Spell Snare that back. Sphinx's Revelation. Alright, probably dead. Or not. Alright, I guess I can try a Cryptic Command. I think I like just countering that. Cannot be countered. had too many 2-mana spells, have they? Spell Snare, okay. Look to see what I'm going to draw. Another Snappy. That could be really good in combination with Restoration Angel. I think I have to put this on the bottom because I just cannot let them hit me and take a Snapcaster. Tectonic Edge, okay. Alright. This is where, at the beginning of combat, I try to tap his team down and draw a card. Let him surveil. Try to counter the counter. Yes. Yes! And Sphinx's Revelation. Okay. Well, he didn't counter the counter, so I'm guessing... I guess we just go for it here. Go down to 6. And then it would be gain 4, which would that even matter? You know? I mean, seriously, would it? Go up to 10. I'm gonna try it. That's my only way out. Alright. Oh my god. 9. Alright. Bring Verdict in. Or something like that, I guess. Can't keep that. No way. This is even worse. That sucks. I hate when when it's like, you know, this is probably about as close as I'm getting to an even match. I'm gonna have to mulligan a bunch. Whoa. Alright, so I'm gonna have to keep. God, they're all tap lands. Bottom. Bottom. Just gotta find a fetch land, and you know, I'm kind of off. I thought I put that on the bottom. What the hell? What do you do with this? One on top, one on bottom? The old Serum Visions, I swear. Like 90% of Serum Visions went one top, one bottom draw. Actually, it was draw, one... Yeah, it was the opposite. Alright. It'd be amazing if he blood. I don't have that many tap lands. I think I guess I got like 8. I guess 8's quite a few. Yeah, I'm bolted. Is that what he got? Exile? I didn't even pay attention. Must have been. Not there anymore. We're slowly amassing lands like this deck used to love to do. Well, try Celestial Purge. Put some lightning bolt in his graveyard. Should I path to exile that? No, I don't think so. He needs a creature in there. Respect for the Spell Snare from Dissension. When I use this man, it's probably also an OG. Got lightning bolts from what, Masters Edition? Expressive Iterations, I'm disappointed. That's sort of commander bullshit. I'm not happy about that. I thought this guy was an OG, but he's just a bony. That's all he is. Left it on top. Dash a Ragavan, that'd be amazing. Electrolyze it. Alright. He leaves it on top. Checks out what I'm going to draw. Doesn't matter. I'm going to fetch. What's this? Murktide? Yeah. So notice the one blue leaving up Spell Pierce. I am not going to fall for that trick. I need Steam Vents. God, what the fuck? This clearly didn't exist when I played this, when this deck was winning world championships. That's horrible. What do you exile? Subtlety? Yeah, he's got Spell Pierce. I'm just totally fucked. Wow. I guess we try to Cryptic Command that back to his hand and draw a card, I guess. Yeah, counterspell. There's nothing I can do if he's got another counterspell. I probably should have just, I don't know. Alright, blue, blue, white, red. What's going on? Oh my god, why did that just happen? Alright, concede. What the fuck? What the hell happened there? I'm not saying that would have worked. You probably would have countered it, draw, I would have drawn 3. Wow, look at my draw, it's pretty bad. I would have lost. It didn't matter. I would have lost. Okay, guys. Like, it didn't matter. Like, okay, so I draw. What was I gonna draw? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. There's the 3. Draw for turn. Think twice. Draw Counterflux. Die. Flashback. Get Snapcaster. Not even a path to exile. I mean, I guess I could try to Cryptic Command. Yeah. Whatever. But I won a game. So that's something. That means something there. That means we can still do something to other slower decks. All right. Everybody, that was actually a pretty fun one. Not going to lie. I actually enjoyed that match. Hope you did too. And join me for round number 4. Get hype. All right, folks. We're back for round 4. I'm going to keep this hand. I think it's fine. And hopefully you can draw a few more lands and maybe a few threats. Not a turtle is my opponent. Well, not a turtle. Again, Thoughtseize. I don't know what you take here. I mean, probably the best card to take, honestly, is Ajani, just because it can potentially get value. The other cards are just like, whatever. You know, I would take Ajani. Like, Mainly sense take Mana Leak when I've got 2. Mana Leak is so bad in this day and age. Maybe it's not. It just depends what deck I'm playing against. Against Burn, it seems okay, but I don't know. Mono black here. Can I defeat anything? Maybe let's take Path to Exile if that's what it is, so I don't have to, so he can get his sheltered out. I don't know. Path to Exile it is. Strixhaven land? Huh. Can't believe it's going to be so long until we get another different Underworld Cookbook. I haven't seen this in forever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't do any of that. Alright. Let's get the steam vents. Well, luckily, this card, I don't really have a lot of creatures for it to do food damage to. Do I mana leak that? Probably. That seems better than Underworld Cookbook. I mean, I already got one. Can't pay for it, right? I guess you got a counter spell. Alright. It's a fancy ass Mox Opal. I guess you want to get Psychic Frog out. I do have Path to Exiles. It is possible to kill that. Cryptic Command. Yeah, and all that I can do here, just take this beating. Go to 8. Alright, I'm gonna have to Cryptic Command and like try to bounce this, I think. Veil. Put a Mox Opal in graveyard. That's interesting. That's kind of wild. God. Alright, we got a Cryptic Command. Tap and bounce. Recast, it goes to 2. I just need like a lightning bolt off the top. We can kill that thing. Nope. Oh. Need one more mana. Try that. Go up to 11. I just need a Path to Exile. Really all I need. Pretty big, right? 4/2 is not too huge. Path to Exile. Can he do it? Get this up to... Yeah, he can. So 5, and then he can just discard. And then the Monument to Endurance kills me. I have no artifact hate or grave hate. Alright. Yeah, Celestial Purge. For sure. I don't even remember what this is. This guy, he doesn't play any instants. Maybe some counterfluxes. I really don't know. I mean, Supreme Verdict, maybe? I mean, I'm bringing a Supreme Verdict in for a frog. Literally, that's all I'm bringing it in for. This will take out some Electrolyze. Cryptic Command, Shadow of a Doubt, and a Mana Leak. Sure. Nope. Can't keep it. Even though it's got my 1 Celestial Purge. Alright. Just keep this. Put Tectonic Edge on bottom. Get a Hallowed Fountain with that. Alright. Whoa, no. Alright, Sulfur Falls. What do they do with the Surveil? Put Undercity Sewers in their graveyard with Undercity Sewers. Okay. Holding up Spell Snare, Lightning Bolt, and Path to Exile. Alright, put an Unearth in graveyard. Yeah, I have nothing for that. Like, I guess I can Cryptic Command it, but I guess I could have Mana Leaked it. Says you need 4, right? 4 more. Alright, we are just sitting here waiting to do something. What? I don't know. I got 9 points of burn. So that's pretty cool. That seems awful to Lightning Bolt. I have 7 cards in hand. I mean, I literally can't do it. Nothing like this existed when this deck was played. Man, Spell Snare has looked really bad today. Like, I haven't been able to hit anything with it. Well, I guess I'll Path to Exile that. I could... Yeah, you can't force a negation. During your own turn. I don't know I'm gonna win this. Well, I can't figure out how I'm supposed to win. I guess Flash and Restoration Angel here. Let that hit for 4? I mean, I don't fucking know. Because I don't want to block it. Because it just gives more ammo for, Underworld Cookbook. Yeah, I just don't know how I can compete with this deck. Like, everything I think of just doesn't really work, which is to be expected. But some of these cards are just really bad. I mean, Spell Snare, nothing, it hits nothing in Modern. Everything is, yeah, I can't do Restoration Angel now. Because they just use this. Sacrifice 2 food. I guess we let them take what they want to take. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for me to, like, sit here and do nothing, right? Or, I mean, sit here and just be like, well, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe I should have Lightning Helix that. This thing here. Because the game should be over, right? They play this last one. Yeah, they go to a 11. They play this Underworld Cookbook. They do another 6 to me. Put him at 8, put him at 5. Man. They just attack me back down. I can't do that either. Because they got food tokens to gain life. You can only gain 1 life off Sphinx of Revelation. Yeah, he's dead. Oh man, it just, yeah, this Spell Snare, I mean, they never played anything. Everything is 0, 1, or more, and it's just crazy how bad Spell Snare's been today. Every card I've played against, minus like a few, have been 1, 0, or 3 mana. Like, where are all the 2s at? 2 used to be the most commonly played, anything, you know? I mean, it used to just be, that's what everything was 2 mana. And now everything is 0, 1, 3, or 4? Like, what happened to 2? Like, I guess Spell Snare has completely eliminated, 2 mana spells forever? Like, I don't remember it being this way. That's so weird to me that Spell Snare has rotted my hand so much today. It's literally doing nothing. Like, I can't find anything to hit it with. Like, very few 2 mana spells. I don't get it. Like, what happened? Once they see, is that the new thing? Is once they see that someone has a Spell Snare, they take out all their 2 mana spells? How can that be? That'd be way too much if your deck had them. I don't know. I'm just really confused. Spell Snare has been like the worst card that I'm trying to play. I mean, yeah, Cryptic Command, Restoration Angel, Sphinx's Revelation, they've been really bad too. But I haven't really seen them, but I constantly have Spell Snare and just rots. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Even Cryptic Command, the one time I played it, you know, it was actually okay. Like, it wasn't that terrible when it actually resolved. Electrolyze has been alright. Snapcaster Mage has been pretty decent. You know, Lightning Helix, Lightning Bolt, you can't argue with those. But I don't know. It's just, Spell Snare seems awful, and it's so good. Like, I don't know. Alright, guys, join me for round 5, where I see if I can't get a win here, or am I just going to have another 0-5? Get high. Alright, everybody, here for round 5. Probably going to go an 0-5. You know, I just, free points. You know, just the old days I talked about Age of Empires, just free points. Just free points, get your rating tanked, and then you can smurf people or sandbag, whatever they call it. I'm going to keep this. We got lands. We got stuff to do's. Let's try to enjoy. Green Sun Zenith. So this is the Dryad Arbor. Well, Path to Exile is not very good against Dryad Arbor, I'll tell you that much. What deck runs Dryad Arbor? No idea. I think I saw a gun list recently with it. It's gunned. Probably still get destroyed. Now that's probably worth Path to Exile in there. I haven't seen that in a while. Not since, I better do this now. Cryptic Command can kill the enchantment. Just tap them all and bounce. Right? Another one for one? Hmm. All right. Yeah, Sulfur Falls, and Snapcaster block. Whenever they're upkeep, maybe I should do it. Path to Exile. Enchantment Falls. No, yes. No, it's an enchantment creature, just not. Fuck, I forgot this was Bestow. Oh my god. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. I don't want to do it now. They might be getting like a Crater Hoof Behemoth or something. I mean, I just died a Crater Hoof anyways, right? Dang. I think Mana Leak there is appropriate. I guess they can pay 3. So it's another deck I can't even come close to competing with. So here I have to do like Cryptic Command, tap, draw. Unless they play like Crater Hoof Behemoth or something. And it's counter tap. Yeah, I just can't compete with anything with this deck. I think it's so weird because, like, John, like, it played pretty good. Like, not gonna lie, it was pretty damn good. Ouroboros. Well, like I was saying, oh, I can't. I'm an idiot. I actually can't. But I can do Snapcaster Mage. Okay, well, yeah, Snapcaster Mage, Path to Exile. Okay, to combat. Block this Quarian Ranger. Go to 5 and lose regardless. I mean, there's just literally nothing I can do. Just try to cast a Cryptic Command. You know. Combat. I guess draw a card. So I can get it like Supreme Verdict. Right, I think that's all I can put in from the sideboard. I guess Pyroclasm would work too. But again, another deck where I guess this can get hit by Spell Snare. like an infinite combo. I don't know why they ever made this Springheart Nintuko. It's just such a poorly designed card. Alright, just concede. Pyroclasm. Supreme Verdict. Yeah, engineered explosives won't work. Mana leak just seems to be kind of bad. Take out Think Twice. Yeah, I have no way to remove enchantments or artifacts. Pretty much relatively unplayable. But I just don't really care. I think I'm just going to keep and try to fight. Try to kill, like, the first creature that shows up. We got removal. Let's try it. See if I can't kill Dryad Arbor. Or that. Activate abilities of creatures as though they had haste. Alright, well, this is where we just do nothing for a long time. Just watch them combo off. That's weird, you didn't have a land. Do I want to... I guess an upkeep bounce draw? I don't want to try and counter something. No, I think I like bounce draw. Should I bounce this back? Bounce their forest back? Yeah. Okay, Snapcaster Mage is good there. going on? Wow, that was some leg. That was some serious leg there. Yeah, an upkeep. We will snap. Oh. I could Lightning Helix too. Yeah, why not? Great. So, draw 3 with this Sphinx's Revelation. Might die here. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, that seems pretty bad. Nothing I can do here. Just got a Supreme Verdict or bust. Snapcaster under the bus. Alright. Blue, blue, white, red, red, red. Double Pyroclasm. Oh, and Supreme Verdict. I think Supreme Verdict's a little bit better. Alright. Yeah! Alright, we even got a Celestial Colonnade there. So I do have a threat now. Spell Snare. Everyone's favorite. It's red, red, white, blue, yeah. Swing for 4. Has vigilance and flying. It's simply the best. I mean, I can hit a Badger Mole Cub. Whatever that is, I can't. Yes! Get out of here. That's like the best 2-drop to hit now. We're racing. Another different Celestial Colonnade. All right, fire it up. Blue, white, red, red, red. Give him at 11. Elf or Elemental. Is this an Elemental? This Ouroborite? No, it's Plant Worm. Disciple of Freelise. Oh, God. What the fuck? Oh, I'm just dead. I'm just dead. Right? I guess I need Molten Rain. I can't kill that. Oh my God. I can double Pyroclasm. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can fire up Celestial Colonnade. Attack with it, right? So we go blue, white, red, red, red. Fire it up. Combat. This still doesn't work, does it? Yeah, I'm just gonna lose my colonnade. God. Yeah, I mean, I got no choice here. Oh. Alright. I shouldn't have done that like that. At least the Nist was within killing. But I guess I am too. He can make another 3/3. And untaps the land too, right? Untap it. I can actually use Tectonic Edge on that one. So if they make that one the creature, I can actually kill it. Man, I just don't get it. Another Supreme Verdict. I guess a Lightning Bolt would also do it, right? These don't have reach. Alright, well guys, I messed that last turn up. Like, I should have thought it through a little bit more. I mean, I think I still would have lost. I would have had one more Celestial Colonnade. This would have died. Like, I've been able to swing. You know, I might have been able to win. No, I don't think this guy would have gone down to 7 if I had double Colonnade. I don't even have enough mana for double Colonnade anyways, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it. Yeah, I don't have enough. I've only, yeah, never mind. That wasn't a play I could make either. Close here. Just need a Lightning Bolt or a Lightning Helix. Another Supreme Verdict would have made things interesting. Probably still lost there. But, you know, what can you do? Oh my god, it's immune to... I didn't even realize it had that ability. Yeah, with it... Wow. Yeah. Alright. And it just didn't matter anyway. I had nothing to do. Alright guys, well that's an 0-5. Back-to-back 0-5s for the viewing audience. This just is not even coming close to working, trying to play with old decks. I mean, I knew it wouldn't, but... In all honesty, I thought maybe, you know, like, I'm just really surprised by how bad some of the cards have been. I know what's wrong with my camera. It won't focus. Who cares? I'm ugly as fuck anyways. It wasn't working. There it goes. There's the camera. Yeah, most of these cards were pretty bad. Like, the only cards that were still, I thought, decent were Lightning Bolt, Path to Exile. Snapcaster Mage wasn't bad. And Lightning Helix. That was about it. Everything else, too slow, too big, and slow, and just not what you're looking for today in Modern Magic, or really even Pioneer. I think these cards would honestly be kind of bad in Pioneer, considering what we saw with Mono Blue Devotion. So weird how good Jund was. Like, 2012 Jund. Even older cards, so 2012 or older, were significantly better. Significantly better than this deck. So that just goes to show how powerful at one point Jund must have been. For it to still be competitive in a modern format 14 years later. This deck was extremely uncompetitive. I managed to win one game, which is always kind of the goal, right? Just win one game. Can you do it? And I did. I won one game. And everything else was just an absolute slaughter. I think there might have been a game there where Alice was a little bit close to winning. But yeah, these cards are all just terrible. They're like relatively unplayable now. Cryptic Command is just so bad. Like, I think if there wasn't Counterspell, you know, just straight up Counterspell in the format, Cryptic Command be okay. Be bad, but not horrible. Now it's so bad. Think Twice. Nobody's gonna play that anymore. Shadow of a Doubt, also just not good enough. No one just... It used to matter back in the day because people needed a lot of mana to play some of these spells. So Shadow of the Doubt, if you cut them off one mana, it could really destroy them. Here, it just nothing matters. You know, it's just so much cheapness, so much extra ramp. Cards do so much for so little now, and it's just, this is a really bad deck today. It was the best deck for a little bit in Modern there, and it's horrible now. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. Probably do another one of these retro throwbacks. That's probably just what my channel's going to become. And just so people can watch me just lose. Like, it might be a very long time till you guys see me win a match again, if I continue to do this. It's kind of, you know, humbling, because, you know, I usually on my time where I'm not playing this stuff, I'm playing kind of like pretty much meta decks, you know, Pioneer, running Golgari mid-range, Standard, I'm floating around a bunch of decks, but Is It Prowess is kind of what I'm playing. Not that I'd prefer to play a mid-range deck, but it just doesn't exist anymore in Standard. How weird is that? And then in Modern, playing Boros Energy, and there's nothing wrong with that deck. It's weaker, but it's still good. So playing something like this, or Mono Blue Devotion, it's pretty humbling. Where you're just like, wow, I literally can't do anything. I literally am playing basically a pile now. I want people to go back and watch that Jund video, the 2012 Jund in 2026. That deck was insane. It was competitive in pretty much every match except for like the one I lost. Well, I lost 3 matches, but it was competitive in all but one, I felt. And even that one, it wasn't like horrible. It was more competitive than any of the games I played today, minus the one game I won. Just so weird. It's so weird how Jund aged so well, and it's so far everything else is aged so poorly. Now, granted, I've only done this 3 times. Next time, I'm not sure what I'm playing. Probably gonna be Pro Tour Born of the Gods. Was that the one after Theros? I think Born of the Gods. I was probably Standard, so I had to play in Pioneer. But just to see, and just kind of show people what the cards were like back in the day. And it's fun, but just kind of sad. You know, it's sad to see that these cards are just iconic cards to an old man like me. Like, I'm just constantly looking at Electrolyze. Right? I'm just always looking at it. Like, it's just right there in the middle. I'm just like, that used to be something. That used to be a real deal card. And now it's, you know, it's in a deck that's not good. I still think it's okay. I still love the artwork. That'll never change. That artwork's insane. That's some good ass art. Who did this? Zoltan Boros? Oh my god, his last name is Boros. Should have been Izzy. He should have done, this should have been a Boros card. And Gabor Zizgovsky. Zizai. Yeah, it could have been a Boros card. Deals 2 damage to anything, and then instead of draw a card, it's like gain 2. Probably a lot worse card. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see y'all here next time when I get my ass kicked with whatever way back machine I decide to torture myself with. Alright, buddy, thanks for watching. Peace!